Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are taking you to one of the most beautiful destinations, the Maldives. After landing at Malé International Airport, getting to the resort was actually very easy. One of the big advantages of Villa Nautica Resort is its location close to Malé, which means you don't need a seaplane transfer. As soon as we exited the airport, the resort crew was already waiting for us and guided us straight to the speedboat. The speedboat transfer takes about 30 minutes. When we arrived at the resort jetty, we were greeted by our hosts. Paradise Island itself is surrounded by crystal clear water, white sand beaches, and incredible marine life. We will try to show you what it's like to stay here, the food, activities, snorkeling with sharks, the spa, and even a dolphin sunset cruise that didn't quite go as planned. However, after such a long haul flight, we checked in, had lunch, walked a bit around the island to get familiar with everything, and then called it at early night after a long journey. The next morning we woke up early because you just can't sleep when you are surrounded by views like this. Morning in the Maldives is incredibly peaceful. The water is calm, the air is warm, and the island slowly wakes up with the sound of waves and birds. Villa Nautica Resort has a really nice layout. It's small enough to walk around, but large enough to have a lot of different areas to discover. You will find beautiful beach villas surrounded by palm trees and just steps away from the ocean, as well as the famous overwater villas stretching out into lagoon. There are several restaurants, bars, a large pool, spa, water sports center, diving center, and lots of areas where you can simply relax and enjoy the view. But of course, the biggest attraction is the nature, the clear water, coral reefs, and marine life that surrounds the island. Being active on holiday, there are plenty things to do. The Water Sports Center offers a variety of activities including kayaking, paddleboarding, windsurfing, jet skiing, parasailing, and more. Some smaller items like snorkeling gear can be rented free of charge, but here's a useful tip. Make sure you get there early in the morning. Snorkelers and masks are usually given out in the morning and need to be returned in the evening, and they can run out if you arrive late. For other activities, you usually need to reserve a time slot. Food is definitely an important part of the experience here. The main restaurant offers buffet style meals with a wide selection of international cuisine. You will find fresh seafood, grilled meats, pasta, salads, desserts, and plenty of tropical fruits. There are also several specialty restaurants around the island offering different types of cuisine. If you book a 7 night stay, you usually get one complimentary a la carte dinner. For our special dinner, we chose the Japanese restaurant. And it was definitely worth it. The atmosphere was really nice and cozy, and the food was excellent. Fresh sushi, beautifully prepared dishes, and a very different dining experience compared to the buffet. It was one of the big highlights of the week. One thing that really stood out during our stay was the level of hospitality. The staff here are incredibly friendly and welcoming. Something we really appreciated was how often the chefs and hospitality managers would actually come to the tables to greet guests personally. They even learned our names. They check if everything is okay, ask how your stay is going, and make sure you are enjoying the food. It's small detail, but it makes the experience feel much more personal and special. You really feel that they care about making your stay memorable. Captain Hook area. If you enjoy snorkeling, there is one area you definitely shouldn't miss. Near the Captain Hook restaurant, you will find one of the best snorkeling spots around the island. The water there is full of marine life, and it's actually very common to see blacktip reef sharks swimming around. They are completely harmless and usually just cruising along the reef. Seeing them up close in their natural environment is an amazing experience and definitely one of the highlights of the trip. Another place we spent quite a bit of time at was Captain's Bar. This is one of the main social spots on the island where people gather to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the view. Right next to it, there is a big swimming pool area where you can just chill during the day. One nice touch is that the staff will even bring drinks directly to you while you're relaxing by the pool, so you don't even need to leave your sunbed. In the evenings, Captain's Bar becomes even more lively. They often organize entertainment, and one night there was even a fire show, which was really fun to watch. If you are looking to relax, the spa is the perfect place. They offer a wide range of services including massages, body treatments, and wellness therapies. It's a perfect way to unwind after a day in the sun or after exploring the island. One of the excursions we booked was the Dolphin Sunset Cruise. The idea sounds perfect, heading out to the sea at sunset and watching dolphins swimming around the boat. Unfortunately, things didn't exactly go as planned. The weather turned out to be very windy that day, and the sea was quite rough. Instead of calm sunset views, we mostly experienced strong wind and cold water splashing in our faces. Imagine dresses, makeup, cameras ready, and then suddenly wind everywhere and water spraying across the deck. It definitely turned into a different kind of experience, but at least it gave us a funny story to remember. Before coming to the Maldives, we honestly thought it might be a bit overrated. You hear so much about it that you start wondering if it really lives up to the hype. But after spending a week here, we can say that it absolutely has a charm. The nature, ocean, and hospitality create something really special. And some people say the Maldives can be boring, but honestly, that wasn't our experience at all. Every day we had something to do, exploring the island, snorkeling, enjoying the food, relaxing by the pool, watching sunsets, or trying different activities. So if you are thinking about visiting, you would say it's definitely worth it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures. And if you have already been to the Maldives, let us know your favorite island in the comments.